Hello again, guys. Welcome to Belief Home. Hey, I am here to show you where we're at and what we need to do next. So I'm going to see, actually, maybe if I can walk out far enough. So probably not. I want to show you, like, we have this incredible building. Can I flip the camera? No. Here we go. So we have this amazing, incredible building. We have an awesome foundation. We have 4 walls. We have a ceiling that is ready to support the second story. So the very next step, what we need to do right now, is make the first story livable. That's the first thing we need to do. So right now, we need to make these walls. We need to plaster them. So that's a ton of cement. I mean, we're talking like 350 bags of cement at $7 per bag. I mean, if you could chip in 10 bags, if we got, I don't even know how many people would that take? 30 people to chip in 10 bags? That would be huge. So, want to buy a bag of cement? Please do. Want to buy 10? Please do. So the first thing we have to do is we have to plaster these walls. Plastering does a lot of things. It's cosmetic, but also it keeps the walls steady. It keeps them firm. It keeps them from chipping or being cracked or knocked down. It kind of cements all of this. It holds all of this in place. So that's the next thing that we have to do. Then this right here, see this? This is a window. We need to frame it and actually put in a window here because this would be bad. One thing is mosquitoes and malaria is a really actually serious thing here. It's still the 3rd leading cause of death among kids in this country, in this region. So we're going to actually put in not only netting, but we're going to put in bars so you can't come in or go out through the windows. But then we're also going to put in slats so you can open or close the windows so you can keep the heat in or out as you need. We have lots and lots and lots of windows. So we've got like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 windows. 15 windows, guys, that have to be framed. We have to get bars. We have to get mosquito netting and louvers for those windows. The other thing is I just walked through a door. This door is a really, really big door. It's intentionally made that way. I don't know if you can see how stinking big. I actually can't even pan out far enough to show you how big this door is. It's probably a 1.5 times size the normal of a U.S. door because we're going to put in they call it a robbery door, but it's a security door. This will be the main door of the home, and 2 purposes. We want to keep people out. We want to keep people in. So that's part of security. So, you know, Maslow's hierarchy, right? Food, water, shelter. The very next thing is security. So we are going to have a wall around this compound, but we also want to have a really secure door to keep kids in and keep other people out as necessary. We also have internal doors. So like the kitchen needs a door, the bedrooms need a door. We need a door between the bedrooms and the bathrooms. Auntie Baby needs a door. She needs a door to her bathroom. The 2 other rooms over here, they both need doors and doors to the bathrooms. Those doors are not as expensive, but we're looking, I can't even remember what we estimated for doors, but I was like, holy crap, that's how expensive doors are. And then, you know, we need our toilets and our sinks, which we actually have the funds for, but we need plumbing. So, you know, it's not as exciting to buy as a toilet. I didn't know if toilets would be exciting to buy, but they were. But plumbing, you know, the toilet is no good if it doesn't have incoming and outgoing, right? So we need to put plumbing in. We've actually roughed in the plumbing. Let me see if I can find a place. Oh, this is a good way to show you kind of what we've already done. So you can see this is actually the kitchen. So we've roughed in plumbing. So we've roughed in plumbing and outgoing plumbing, right? So we've roughed in the plumbing already, but we need like the pipes that actually go to the sinks. We need the pipes that go to the toilets. But the really, really, really big thing we need is a septic tank. So we've estimated that a septic tank is going to be about $5,000 US. The reason for that is it's really specific on how you make it. And we are making it out of cement. It's the most reliable thing here in this climate. So we have to dig a big, huge hole, which is actually expensive because it's one thing that's hard for us to do with manual labor. So we actually have to get a machine to come in and dig it because it has to be so deep. And once you hit the clay here, it's really hard to dig. So we actually have to get a machine to dig. And then you have to line it with cement. And we actually have to hire a specific person because if you don't know much about septic tanks, which I did not know this until I started this project, the fun things that you learn trying to build a home, is that septic tanks have really specific specifications. Because you have like the holding tank, the drying tank. I mean, it's like all of these complex things, you know, so you have like the main tank and then you have like little small tanks in between. And like one tank has to flow into the next tank that has to flow into the next tank, so there has to be a grate on it and all of this awesome stuff. But we need to build a septic tank that will last for years. I mean, like 50 years. This septic tank has to last. We'll be able to drain it if we need, like drain the water off of it. But we have 50 kids. I mean, that's a lot of waste, guys. That's a lot of waste. So we need a real heavy-duty septic tank. I was talking a lot about poop, and then I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, once the walls are finished, we will also need, you know, like things that you think you don't think of until you don't have them when you're actually trying to move in. We need electrical. The electrician is not cheap. The electrician is not cheap anywhere because they are a skilled laborer. So we need an electrician. So again, we've roughed in. See, this is like an electrical outlet here. So we've roughed in the electrical, but somebody's got to come and pull all the wires. Dennis Lopman, you want to fly down here and do it for us? Cecil, hey, want to come along? Hey, so we do have to do all the electrical, but we also need to buy the fixtures. Like we need light sockets, right? We need light bulbs. We need fans. We need the actual things that, you know, like this house, you couldn't live in it at night without internal lighting because it's pitch black here. So what else was I thinking? I mean, we need paint. Paint will probably be one of the last things that we worry about because once we have plastered cosmetically, it will look okay, but we will need paint. So these are the things that we are looking at for the next phase of making this livable. So we have created a home that is technically inhabitable, but like let's actually make this livable. Oh, the other thing we need to do is we need to put tiles down. Again, tiles serve two purposes. They're cosmetic, but they're also protective. So we put tiles down over the cement, so if things are spilled or dropped or things like that, we can clean up the tiles, and we don't risk doing damage to the actual foundation itself. Tiles, holy crap, we looked at tiles and we're estimating tiles to be like $9,000, $10,000 because look, I mean, we have 3,500 square feet, guys. And we're not even buying like the most super nice expensive tiles. We're buying tiles that you would put in children's home. But again, we're looking to make something that lasts, right? There's going to be generations of kids here. I wish that this would be the last generation of orphans that ever had to live here, but it won't be. So, so we need to make this livable for at least, you know, the next couple generations. So that's where we're at, guys. We cannot. I mean, we pretty much have spent the money we have. So the next phase is on hold until we come up with the money. The good news is that we have 2 more weeks before we can actually start taking down all of this framing. So that gives us 2 weeks to come up with some money to move on to the next phase. And we need your help doing that. I'm in this all the way, and I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for everything you've done, for everything you're going to do. This is seriously going to be amazing, guys. It's going to be amazing.